Hi everyone, Lefty here. I hope you are all safe and well. Well, I have an unboxing to do. This box, as you can plainly see, has a branding of Huckle on it. H-O-O-K-L-L, Huckle. And I purchased it from Banggood. Banggood is a Chinese online sales portal. They had a flash sale, so I jumped on it and got it. The beauty about this, it cost me about £1 to ship to the UK. That's because they have a distribution centre now in Central Europe. So this came from the Czech Republic, which used to be called Czechoslovakia. This is a real sturdy packing box with Huckle branding on it, as you can see. The other thing I must add is that Banggood have sent me emails confirming when it left the Czech Republic. They sent me emails when it arrived in this country, and they sent me an email confirming delivery would be on a certain date, and everything has been as they said. I cannot fault the service. Thumbs up for Banggood in this case. Let's see what's inside this Huckle box. And there we have it. It is a PT-17. 1.2 metre wingspan. Before Huckle, it was unique. The branding was unique. Before we look into this box, let's see what the specifications are of this particular PT-17. So we just leave it there for a minute, you can see it. So let's see what's inside this box. Wow, this is good packing. That cardboard is half the thickness of the outer cardboard. So you had the thickness of the outer cardboard plus this cardboard, plus if you look very carefully, the aircraft is suspended with these spongy foam bulkheads. I'm impressed. And we can see now why this box was so big. These wings are already one piece. So those of you who follow my channel will know that I've already got a PT-17. It's the Horizon Hobby E-Flight version, and it's the all yellow one. Now compared to that, this was very cheap, and in fact this in itself had a 55% discount on it, so I just had to get it. And first impressions, I'm glad I did. I've been thinking about getting it for a long time, but it was just too expensive given that I've already got one. But this was right. It's the right time, the right price, so I got it. Well, I can't believe this is the instructions. User manual PT-17 version 2. A nice colour sheet. It's a nice colour though. That's something worth putting in the scrapbook. I will unpack this, lay it out, and then we'll go through it all. Right, well there are all the bits out, and the colours look fantastic. Let's start with the box. Oh, well, we have some undercarriage. This is me. I've stuck my knife through it as I was opening it up. What an idiot. But it's okay, it's only soft foam. But they're okay, they're not bad. It's just this piece here that I don't particularly keen on. So I'll see if I can find a wheel with a nice hub on it. It might be a bit bigger, but that's okay. It's a piece of wire. This is plastic just over it. Little rivet marks. And it would look really good if it wasn't for this silly little thing there. As I said, the Mark 1 actually had a different wire system, and that the hubcap actually screwed in. Hold the wheel in place. But yeah, they're okay. They've got some tread marks on them. And if I replace them for heavier ones, I don't think it will matter that much, to be honest. This is one or two canopies. We've got a couple of canopies there that you need to glue in. Oh dear me. Dear, dear, dear me. Look at that pilot. How can that pilot go with that aircraft? It's dreadful. Luckily enough, I've ordered some new ones. So we won't be using this chump. In fact, I think I'll be using the pilot that I got in Bar Texan. The one without the oxygen mask. It fit nicely in there. They look quite a character. I've also got a female pilot coming, see if it fits in. But that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. And again, when it was unique, it had two pilots. They believe they were both female and they were both suited to the model. This is just bad show. But never mind. They've got a couple of Y leads in there, lots of screws, lots of control horns and plates and clevises. You get a little screwdriver in there. These plates are for the wheel, and there's some hex, quite big. They look like 4mm hex bolts in there. There's one, I don't know what that's for. But there it is, a little goodie bag. And then the rest of these are the struts that you glue into the wings and the fuselage. Now these are screwed in and they just have pointy bits at the other end, so I will probably be dremeling them down and making them a little bit better. I might actually totally replace them with something with a nice nut on the end. Yeah, so that's all there is in that box. Look at the prop. What's this prop? Whoa, big blade prop. Wow. It's quite a nice looking prop actually, rounded at the tips quite nicely. Bit of a slimline job that. It's got no markings on it whatsoever. No, nothing I can see, but it does look quite nice, and I think with the tips painted it'll be okay, but I must get a replacement as well. I think I'll look at a master air screw one. Okay, right. It's lovely dense foam. It really is dense foam. Spray painted. Nice yellow. It's got a spar running the whole length of the horizontal stabilizer. Foam hinges. So you do need to exercise them. It looks as if it's going to have two horns, and there's no joining rod, so it looks as though it might have two push rods to activate this. So I will put some foam tack along these foam hinges just to give it that extra bit of security, but it's really nice. In fact, there's very few, and they're very small, moulding holes, vacuum holes. I like it. Okay, let's look at the vertical stabilizer and rudder. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, foam hinges. Foam hinged, but it's definitely got the marks there and down here where you can, oh here, look, you can see where you can put real hinges. This paint's coming off a little bit on the edging, but apart from that it's okay. There might be a decal actually, you know, this bit. Yeah, these are definitely water decals, as is in fact the red and white striping, but it still looks pretty good. Looks like this must be glued in place because there's no screw devices, and it's nice they haven't painted it, so you can just rough it up and glue it. that is nice. Top wing. Look at that baby, a one-piece top wing. With two spars running all the way down it. These are the areas. I might have to take this paint away from here and here. It's got something on the underside. Not sure what that was. Hope I'm not drooling over it. Although it's worthy of it. Yeah, it's lovely. This definitely needs a clear coat on it. A lacquer. But that's great. Wow, I really like that. No servos, no cables or anything on it. It's just a top wing. No moving surfaces. There's another bit here. I don't know what this is. Might be release agent from the mould. This is our bottom wing. This is the top of the bottom wing. I love the little mouldings. Make it look as though it's material. Same as the top wing. You've got a big lip thing here that obviously hooks in, and then you add, well, I don't know what you add. Okay, two screws. Two screws through these plastic pieces. See what that looks like. These are decals. It's got Huckle branded servos. Hey, and the Metal Gear. Metal Gear micro servo, they call those. They're 9-gram servos. But they're Metal Gear, wow. Two of them, one for each aileron. Big ailerons, almost 2/3, maybe even more of the wing. Foam hinges, so yes, they do need flexing, and I will be putting foam tack on them. Oh, very stiff, very stiff. Of course, on this one you have to add your own horns. You supply them, but you have to put them in, screw them up. Not a problem at all. In fact, it makes you feel that you've added a bit of value rather than just putting a couple of screws in. They are really nice. Really nice. I must cover that one back up. Let's look at the fuselage. Lovely engine. Goodness me, look at that engine. Now, I don't know about cooling. It's got a hole there where the motor is, but that's about it. That's really nice. I love the silver highlighted parts on the push rods. The push rod covers, I should say. Yeah. And the silver exhaust, circular exhaust around it with the two pipes coming out the bottom. This whole front here looks as though it's held on by a couple of screws. So I might investigate what's under there. This is nice, nice little bit here, US Army PT-17. Quite nice, 470 along the body. The moulding's beautiful, and again it's got these flattened areas to make it look as though it's canvas at the back here. Yeah, you definitely glue that tail end in here. So let's see what it's like inside, shall we? Okay, it's got a magnet here to hold this on. And it's got either a magnet or a piece of metal there. Let's see if that locks. Yeah, nice. Nice. Let's take that away. Yeah, two push rods for the elevator. so that's good. And it's got one of these auto adjusters, I call them, where you'd undo a screw and you can move your rods. But the rudder is a Z-bend in the servos, and they are Metal Gear servos as well on the inside. Very nice. We know it's a 40-ounce speed controller. And look at that. It's got an XT60. Yep. Big area there for the battery. Big tray. Obviously this is the wing saddle, and it allows cables to go up through there for the bottom wing. Yeah, it's really nice. It doesn't feel as heavy on the front as the E-Flight one does. It's got a bit of weight there, but it's nowhere near as heavy as the Horizon Hobby PT17 is. Cockpit area, obviously we put the canopy on. It's got a few instrument panels. Put that on there. Oh yes, and the other thing I dug out is the type, not this actual one, but the type of wheel I am thinking of replacing these with, which is this type. It's a bit bigger, but I think it will be better. I'll probably spray the silver or something, because I won't be able to match the blue. It's heavier, of course, much heavier. I think this is a good size as well. Yeah. First impressions, all round, superb. I'm really looking forward to getting this up in the air. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers!